Namaste and welcome to Wisdom at Sunrise. By developing stronger movement and mindfulness practices, we will find peace through chaos. Time to flow.
Good morning and welcome to day 5 of the Bodies of Self series. And today we're going to be talking about the community body. And this is probably the most misunderstood of the bodies because a lot of people don't really think it has anything to do with them because it's obviously the furthest from your physical body as you can get, because we're talking about literally your place in the world and how you interact with the rest of it. Today's quote comes from Mother Teresa. Don't look for big things, just do small things with great love. And what that means to me is that we do things that make us happy, and when we do them out of love, and we try to spread that love to as many people as possible. So for example, I'm doing this podcast simply because I enjoy the journey I'm on. Okay, I'm not a guru. While I do have experience and education that outweigh what most of my listeners have in some of these topics, what I'm not is someone who's giving you that 12 steps to, salvation, because I understand that it's different for everyone. And what's going to make you happy isn't going to make me happy, and what's going to make me happy isn't going to make you happy. But I can try to step people on the right path. And so I'm giving that away for love, because I want people to be able to feel what I feel. Okay? So to me anyway, it seems like how we're remembered is one of the biggest worries that most people have. Yet sometimes we don't really do things that would help us get remembered well, right? And the best way to do that is to simply be kind and to help when you can and to give when you have excess, okay? And the key here is give when you have excess. You can't pour from an empty cup, all right? You should always put yourself above anything else, because if you're not at a high performance, you're never going to be able to give your best to anyone else, correct? So that doesn't necessarily mean you have to be at the top of the mountain, but your best right now, what can you give to those who are around you? And that's the key, all right? Our choices can and mostly will have a direct impact on the community around us. This includes our spouse, our friends, our coworkers, strangers on the street, and of course the natural world, because that's included. Treat everyone and everything with the respect that it deserves. When you don't believe that they have earned that respect, then just be as kind as you possibly can until you're able to remove yourself from that situation, because hatred only brings more hatred. And so do what you can do with love. And if you ever have to go savage, then unfortunately that does happen. That is the warrior and the monk, right? But it is always the last resort. And you want to make sure when it comes to that you've exhausted every other option. But that doesn't mean that you're not prepared, which is really, to me, what this is all about, the warrior monk. You need to be prepared for the battle, because you don't want to be a gardener in the war. You want to be a warrior in the garden. And that is all I've got. That's the end of the series. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have a comment, leave it. And I will see you tomorrow for more.
Thanks for flowing with us. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the show. And follow us on social media @Warrior Monk Method.